Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a nice Friday. Typing something here in the chat. Oh, come on. These notifications. You see, this is really. Don't you? So I'm here working on a tab. Started working on a tag, and I decided to come on live, see if anyone wants to join me. Keep me company. So what I did was I found this physics alterations. It's called, let me see if I find the name of this. I bought this on a D-Stash, and I believe it was May Larson. It has to do with coffee time. Here it is, coffee time. I think this was supposed to be like this. Anyway, it's this here. And I decided to try it out. It's a stamp, an embossing folder, and it has a die cut also. Not the die cut, the die. So I took one of these tags by Julie Nutty, and they are 3.5 by 8.5. So I cut it down to size, to the size that I thought would be okay to fit this. And here is a tag right here. I have it in there because I forgot that you stamp it on a separate paper, but you also stamp it on whatever it is you want to put the cup on. If it's a card, in this case, I'm going to use a tag. So I'm going to use this precision press. Can't seem to find my acrylic blocks, and I remember that I have 2 presses that I should be using. So I'm going to place this where I want it, and pick it up. And picked up the whole thing. I don't know why it's so sticky. Using some archival ink in black. Good thing about this is if you don't get a good impression at first, you can repeat, and it will be in the same place. I've noticed that this table here, it tends to like give in, you know, and sometimes the stamps don't. See, I'm missing a little spot here, like in the center, so I'm going to apply some more ink. So yeah, did some preparations for today's dinner and decided to come and play a little bit. It's very hot and humid. I'm pressing down on this. There you go. There's a little top here that's not coming out. I think that's it. So yeah, very hot and humid, and this is a stamp on the tag. Then let me clean this real fast. So it's gonna stay as is on the tag, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the one that I stamped on this other paper. It's a cardstock. So let me get the die, and you're going to place the die right over the cup. I have some washi tape here. I'm going to put a little bit I'm trying to center it correctly. And I'm going to hold it with the washi tape. And I also, first I need to emboss something. I'm not sure if I want to emboss. Maybe I'll go ahead and emboss the tag, see what happens. So this is the embossing folder that comes with it. It's got some coffee cups. I'm going to go ahead and emboss the tag first. I'm going to use the Gemini. I'm just going to use two cutting plates. It's just a regular embossing folder. It's not a 3D. So you just use the embossing plates. The two. Wow, look at that. Hope you can see all that embossing right there. Nice. Right there, see? Wow. I'm thinking if I want it, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I was thinking you could go over it with something and make them, I don't know, make them stand out more. Let me see if I'm using this, and then very gently, I'm going to go over it. That makes them pop out more. Look, see that? So that looks nice. We'll put some more on the edges here. Okay. Hi, Joey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm fine. How about you? I'm here trying to just play a little bit. So I'm going to cut this now. I'm going to cut the... What's this tape doing here? Where did it come from? I don't know. I did some work in the kitchen and then decided to come in here and play a little. So that's why this was sticking to the paper. It's got tape. Let me see if this gets rid of that. It's a tape that comes in the package. Nah. It's not getting rid of it. Craft test making tags. Wow. But I'm buffering. Yeah, that's bad. My internet seems to be working okay today, but sometimes it just makes me crazy. Sometimes when I look back at the video, I see that when a car goes by, because I'm right close to the road, the signal goes out. That happens a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to make the sandwich. Let me see, for those of you that have the Gemini and have doubts, let me tell you. The plate, you place the paper, the die, and a cutting plate. What's this purple piece? I'm gonna go. I think I'm missing something now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the. I think I'm not sure. Maybe the metallic one. Let's see if this works. Come on. Oh, noise. Nope, it didn't cut. I'm supposed to be using. Then we'll go ahead and put the flat section since it doesn't want to cut. Okay, so now it cut. I used a cutting plate, the plastic shim, the magnetic rubber mat, and then it cut. And then the other cutting plate on top. So now I cut my coffee cup. So that's why you have to stamp it first where you're going to use this, because then you'll have the other stamped words and stuff on it. So let me take this. It's stuck to the cup. Take the washi off. It has another part there. I don't know if it's a sleeve or what. Like this here. Don't know if it's supposed to be a sleeve. But it also has some design there, so don't know if I want to cover that. So anyway, this is a cutout. And this would go here. So then you have the cup and all the stamped. Hope I'm still okay. So now I embossed the egg. I cut out I stamped and I cut out the cup. That's about it. Now you just decorate however you wish. It does have some sentiments like hello friend and thinking of you. And since this is embossed, I might use some foam tape. Here's my small scissors. Can you let me know if I'm still on? Because I don't know if my signal went away. Let's see. I don't know. It's counting. And the mic is on. Okay, I'm going to put some foam tape. just to give it a little dimension. Really like the way they did this here. You can make a card. So I'm going to stick this here. And there you go. Here it is. Embossed, stamped, and cut. This is if you're interested in this set, it's Tim Holtz Sussex Alterations, and it's called Coffee Time, and the number is 561219 in case you're interested. I also found this 3D Textured Impressions by Sussex 3D, and it's for Christmas. See that? I haven't yet tried any of these yet. So I still have a little bit of time. I'm gonna decorate this a little bit. But I do want to use a sentiment. Maybe I'll just go ahead and send this out, you know? Hello friend. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. The bad thing is that I use this. So what I'm going to do is, I can't find my block, my stamping block. So I'm just going to put this here, right on the cover of the ink. And I'm going to, oh, okay, I wasn't going to stamp it there. Crazy me. Oh, sometimes you just can't think. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this looks. That's good. Could be better, but it's okay. Kind of like a little grungy. So, let me go ahead and cut this. So they have two. Let me see which one would be the one for this one. I think it would be this one. For some tape. I have this tape out because I was putting together some papers for a journal. I'll show you in a minute what I did. And I'm trying to remember her name, where I got the idea from. But let me cut this. I think I find out where the glare was coming from. It's the window to my left. I guess too much light comes in that way, and this camera seems to be sensitive to light, although I'm still getting glare. Okay, so I cut the hello friend. I stamped it and I cut it. It's really nice, this set. You have everything in one place. That was my phone. So, okay, so I I like this idea where they put a little bit of jute ribbon or something under the sentiment. So I'm going to go cut a little bit of jute. I have some ribbons hanging from the other window. Make it a little bit. Maybe I'll just unravel this. Yeah. Put it right there. And what am I going to use? Let me see if I'll use some of this score tape. This should hold. Oh, that's cool. And then maybe some thinner score tape, 1/4 inch for the sentiment. It's Friday. Even though I'm retired, it still makes me happy when Friday comes. Well, that means, well, my hubby doesn't have to work tomorrow, so he'll be around. I gotta see about going to UPS. I have this problem now with Amazon. Last time I ordered, they used what they call Smart Post because it was cheaper for them. But they didn't let me know, they don't let you know what they're doing. So it was Smart Post. At least they leave the thing they leave your package at the post office and they deliver it to me. So this time I ordered something. So now they used UPS. Since I thought they were going to use Smart Post, I used my my mailing address, my regular mailing address. But if they're going to use UPS, I have to use my physical address, which is different. So now I'm going to have to wait till they tell me. The package is already there, according to tracking. Now I either wait for them to let me know it's there, or I go ahead and go up there to pick it up. So we'll see. If I wait for them to notify me, I'll be getting my package sometime next week. And it's already there. So there's a tag. It says hello friend. All it needs is a little jute on the top. Let's see where it is. Go ahead and use this one. I got these. I get these at Marshall. Sometimes they bring these. So I did a tag, and I'm going to mail it off. I'm going to send it to a friend. Oops. What the stuff is swallowing around. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like the way it made a little French, a little dangle. I don't know how well you can see this. So there's a tag. Embossed, stamped, cut. I like it. So that's my little project for today. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So then I'll say goodbye. Where's that little piece of paper? And I mean to change it because I don't like this color for this. This is washi tape. Let me see if I can find the name because I hate using. What is going on? Oh my god. Whole basket just dropped. Let me see if I can find the name because I know I sent a message. I believe it was to Mars, telling her about this YouTuber. Here it is. Ephemera's Vintage Garden. That's where I got this idea. Ephemera's Vintage Garden. She does vintage journals with lines because she sometimes gave free digital paper stuff in her blog, I believe, because I checked her. She also has an Etsy shop. So that's where I got this idea. Someone asked her, how does she use the pages from the books? Like these. This is from a book that I tore apart. This one. The Secret Woman. I took it apart. I'm planning to use it for. So anyway, what she told, someone asked her, how do you use the books? Because as you know, if you're making a junk journal and you have one page, so you don't have, unless you glue it to another one or add a flap to it, you can't attach it to the book. And what she said was that she joined 2 pages with masking tape. And she says the masking tape holds really good on these old pages. And I did this 2 nights ago. And it's still holding. I'm pulling it. It doesn't come apart. And I did it on both sides. Right there. See? But I intend to use another tape that is kind of, it looks kind of vintage. And this is what you do. Instead of tearing apart, like this one just came apart. So I'm just gonna just put them side by side. Put some tape on. And then you can, if you're gonna sew it or if you're gonna use elastic, whatever you're gonna use to bind the signatures. So I hope this tip works for you, because I didn't know about this until I read that. Someone asked her how she does it. And she's gracious enough to share her knowledge. So see, I'm putting the tape over. I don't know if she uses both sides, but to be on the safe side, and because this has a hole in the center, I decided to put the tape on both sides. And it really holds up. And just cut the excess and thank you for my straw. This looks real good. Make sure it makes contact, and there you have it. And fold it. And look, you have it 2 pages that you can go in your signature. And like I said, I'm going to use another tape, because this one is too obvious. You see that? So that's how she does it, and that's how I'm going to do it too. So that's what I've been up to. I'm in this junk journal stage. I love making junk journals. Plus, I want to use paper, you know. I want to get rid of a lot of paper. I coffee dyed this paper here, and I dried it in the sun. And let me show you the difference. This is undyed paper, and this is a coffee dyed paper, because I thought it was too light, but look, you can really see the difference. So, I'm off. I'm going to pick up that basket that fell, and I hope you'll check for today. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Joey. Joe. I don't know how to say that. Joey. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I saw a video and I heard you pronounce it, but I forgot. Joey Defy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Push the little bell so you get notifications, and I'll see you. Bye. Have a great weekend.